Hey, so I thought I would explain how we got to Ollantaytambo from Cusco, and also knocked out some of the kind of neat tour-ish type things you can do. So I originally had a transfer booked. You have to take a bus or a car or something from Cusco to Ollantaytambo this time of year to then get the train to go to the Machu Picchu area. And so I booked at first a $100 private transfer just from Cusco airport to Ollantaytambo, 2 hours. And we had a separate half-day tour that was $80 or so for the two of us to go to Moray and the Maras salt mines. And I think there was one other stop on there. And so after doing some research, kind of killed two birds with one stone, and ended up being great. What we did was we hired this service, I think it was called Taxi Datum, and for $65 US, we got picked up at the Cusco airport and then driven to 3 of the popular sites on our way to Ollantaytambo. And that was total for both of us. And it wasn't really a guide, but he was pretty good. He didn't speak English, but he translated information on each of the stops to us on his phone and had us read it. And he just stayed as long as he'd spot us, however long we wanted. So basically for $65, we were picked up in a private car. We were driven from Ollantaytambo to Chinchero, which is sort of a popular site to see. Then we went to the Maras salt mines. And after that, it's been quite a long day because we had traveled and flown from the U.S. and eventually landing in Cusco and, in the car for a while. So he then asked if we wanted to stop to eat. So we stopped to eat at a really great restaurant with good views. Continued on to Moray, which is sort of an agricultural area. Doesn't take long to see it, but it's a really neat stop. And then he drove down some bumpy, crazy road so that we could really get a good look at the Sacred Valley, and he stopped for a really cool overlook you could tell he loved, and eventually made our way to Ollantaytambo. So the whole journey probably took just over 5 hours, but we basically got to see all those sort of sites we wanted to see on a separate half-day tour, just with our sort of regular transportation to this town. So now it freed up a day later in the trip, which I believe we're going to go do a hike on one of the Rainbow Mountains. So we got a great night's sleep. I'm now sort of in the future, the next morning in Ollantaytambo, but I just wanted to put it out there, a great way to see sites, but also get your transfer from Cusco to Ollantaytambo if you're going to do Machu Picchu. So that was great. We are at our first stop in Chinchero. Neat little town. Here at Chinchero. We just came down to the Mara salt mines. They are a little whiter, different colors other times of the year, but all the rain, they say, kind of browns them at the end of the rainy season. But they are all privately owned by families that actually harvest it. I can see some workers down there now. It's a great spot to see. Somebody working down there right now on their family salt flat. And you can see the little channel of water. It's going to irrigate them or whatever they call it. This is the spot they brought us to stop to get something to eat. It is a long day of driving, but we're making our way to Ollantaytambo, or however you say it. It's a cute little place.
Yes, I'll come back to you, then I'll ask what have we done under the sun.
Archaeological site of Moray now. They said they terraced it like that so they would have all kinds of different elevations to try different crops.